TMZ is reporting that Britney Spears is missing her dad, the one who locked her up in a conservatorship for 13 years, the one that filmed her in her own bedroom against her will. Apparently, she's talking reconciliation. Let's discuss. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore, and there is no outlet that I hate more than TMZ. Why? Well, because they're already pumping out a second documentary to defame and disparage Britney Spears. Divorce and Despair, the TMZ investigation, Thursday. I mean, this outlet has terrorized this woman for over a decade, and they continue to. And somehow they're just allowed to do this in a way, make stuff up, put her to the breaking point. And now, as we've known, TMZ has been in cahoots with Jamie and the Spears family all this time. Now, amid the divorce, amid Britney's crazy, everybody's saying Britney's crazy. Now, conveniently, her brother Bryan is now back in her life, so says TMZ. And now Jamie's on his deathbed, and now she must finally come home. For someone who literally, FBI agents corroborated these claims, recorded her in her own bedroom against her without her permission. Someone who literally should be in jail for his role, who is Britney's own lawyer, should face serious ramifications and potential jail time. How is this truthful? Now, look, I understand it's her father, and what she wants to do is her business. But this is the same father who she has made very clear she wants in prison. Now, it's different when you find out someone's dying and they're on their deathbed and you don't want to have those regrets. Maybe she just wants to yell at them. Again, Britney, you got to do what you got to do. But anytime I see TMZ reporting on Britney now, I can't take it seriously. And it makes me wonder, was this the whole plan? Is he really on his deathbed? Is this all a scam to finally... Let's look at what TMZ is reporting. Under the category Never Say Never, Britney Spears is seriously talking about reconciling with the man she wanted to put in jail over her conservatorship, her dad, Jamie Spears. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ that Britney split with Sam 3 weeks ago. Britney's been saying she wants to repair the relationship with her dad. What? What? The one that she's spending millions on suing and trying to put into jail, now she wants to? She knows Jamie has been ill, in and out of the hospital for months, and doesn't want the regret of waiting too long. We've learned Jamie was in the hospital several months ago when doctors believed there was something wrong with his kidneys. Turns out the real issue is his knees. He had a knee replacement 16 years ago, and somehow it developed a terrible infection. Jamie's going under the knife again on Friday, where doctors will mess with the metal in his knees and try to clear the infection. Though through it all, he's lost more than 25 pounds and is extremely thin. We know the only family member she's currently in touch with is her brother Bryan, who spent time recently at her home. We're told Bryan has filled her in on their dad's condition. As for Jamie, sources say he'd love to reconcile with his daughter. We're told he's never harbored ill will towards her, despite the things Britney has said about him, both in and out of court. Jamie learned Tuesday Britney was talking reconciliation, and we're told he was elated. Stay tuned. And that's the report. There are reports that he's on his deathbed out there. I guess TMZ's softened it because I don't believe it. But I love this. Jamie's open to it. Jamie's open to reconciling. Bryan's been over there helping her alongside a therapist. Insider says calling Bryan's presence a great thing for the Spears family. Bryan just shows up when there's no one else there. Great. And then he's telling the reporters? Who's telling the reporters this? Bryan stayed on the radar throughout the conservatorship battle. He was involved. He only publicly, yeah, exactly. There were quotes about him talking about it. He publicly spoke about her complex legal situation once and being on a podcast that having someone constantly tell you to do something has got to be frustrating. There's been more against Bryan. Come on. Britney has been isolated as her mansion after Asghari deserted her and filed to end the 14-month marriage last Wednesday. We heard that the singer is not on good terms with her family, particularly her dad, at the time of divorce, but now is looking to change that. Jamie is open. There's no hard feelings on his part. Well, because she didn't do anything wrong, you scumbag. Once again, gaslighting, crazy. I mean, like, this guy is the worst. The worst. I mean, we know what he's done to his mom and etc. And it's just sickening to me. Like this alone. And the fact that there's nothing that Britney can do about this because the statute of limitations has passed. Just know that. So the reason that Rosengart, they can't go after Jamie for this to prove it, etc., is because, well, too late. It happened too long ago. Even though Britney had no control over it and couldn't control it. Oh, sorry, we did that so long ago that, what can you do? I didn't do it. Can't prove it in a court of law, so I'm going to get away with it. Even though 4 FBI agents corroborated the evidence that one of basically someone on the security team realized that this was a complete violation and whistleblowed it and came forward and proved it. And now and the team knows this. Everybody knows this. And the security firm placed a listening device in Britney Spears' bedroom without her consent. Britney's lawyers submitted a declaration, who currently oversees the forensic investigations for a private firm. Jamie Spears engaged in and directed others to engage in unconscionable violations of Britney's privacy and civil liberties. She was told that under Jamie's instruction, a recording device was duct taped behind furniture so it could not be seen in Britney's bedroom. There was a tons of this. They created an iPad account, iCloud account. So basically any messages that Britney was sending, they were getting no privacy whatsoever. So it wasn't just locking up in her house, like any correspondence, anything she says in her home, it was all recorded by this man who, I'm sorry. I don't feel bad on his deathbed. I don't. I agree. I think he should be in jail. There's enough that we've come in and he's constantly played well. I've only done this for the good of my daughter. Look, even if Britney is not well, and I know a lot of you think she's not, even if she has, whatever issues, none of that excuses this behavior, guys. None of it does. Doesn't matter how messed up Britney is. She's allowed to be messed up. She has rights. And that's what people don't fail to understand. The trauma she's been through, and now she's out of the conservatorship, and now she has the right to do whatever she wants. Mess up, throw all her money in the garbage if she wants to. I don't care. Jamie needs to have some responsibility, and he's not. Sounds like he's just going to die at some point. That's what's so crazy. I didn't even believe this is serious because I saw the deathbed and now it's like, oh, well, he's sick. He's going to combat an infection. Yada, yada, yada. They're trying to downplay this now where was the headlines? Yep. Britney Spears on his deathbed due to knee injury. There was another. I'm looking for a specific article and I can't find it, but that's what they're clearly trying to imply here. And for me, this all rings TMZ shenanigans. Like, I have no doubt the dude's old. It probably doesn't have a lot of years left. And all the stress and lies that he's done, everything coming back to haunt him, I could see why he would be not in the best of health. And I could see why that would challenge Britney, because I'm sure at a certain point she did love her dad. And this is tough shit. And again, it gets to the trauma and what Britney has to deal with, and it breaks my heart. But this man, she's just suddenly like, okay, yeah, let's give it up. All this battle I've done, everything you did against me, we're going to quote it as if Jamie's open to it. I mean, Jamie better be begging for Britney to forgive him and move on, because otherwise he's going to jail. What is this narrative? I'm so sick of this crap. Jamie's open to it. Yeah, he'd consider it. No hard feelings. Ma'am, my dad and anyone involved in this conservative, my management, who played a huge role in punishing me when I said no, going to tour, ma'am, they should all be in jail. I've lied and told the whole world I'm okay and I'm happy. I've been in denial. I've been in shock. I am traumatized. Honestly, it still blows my mind every day. I wake up, how my family and the conservatorship were able to do what they did to me. It was demoralizing and degrading. And thank you to Free Britney movement for saving her life, which we did. And now Britney's free. And Britney's struggling. I'm not going to deny it. Britney's having trouble. Britney went through immense trauma and still is. Every day has got to deal with this disgusting family who used her, who were just trying to gaslight her and play, oh, Britney, we love you. It was all for your better. See, you're crazy. Aw, we were just trying to help you. You made her crazy, you scumbag. No, you don't get a redemption arc, Jamie Spears. Not on my watch. Not a chance is that happening on my watch. Britney can do what she wants. It's her business. It's her family. I get it. I wouldn't want to have those regrets. This is a tough thing to do. If he's really on his deathbed, which I don't believe he is, he could die tomorrow in a car crash. And of course, there's always a risk of alienating a parent and not talking to him. In fact, Unless your parents have put you in a conservatorship for 13, give them a call. Tell them you love them. Connect with your parents. Go do it. Or anybody important to you in your family life. You don't want to live with regrets. I understand that. But this man, no. I don't believe this for a second. And that's why I wanted to comment on this, because I will not let this Britney's forgiving him because he's open to it. No. You're a criminal, dude, in my opinion. This alone, add everything else you've done, the drugs, the force, the work, everything. I don't even know what to say. This just boils my blood. And I don't wish this on anybody ever, but I'm not going to shed a tear on the death of Jamie Spears. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm not going to favor it. I'm not going to wish it, but I'm not going to shed a tear. F this guy. If you want to support, you can hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for alerts. If you want more updates, make sure you get alerted by hitting that bell, hit that thumbs up for engagement. And what do you think? Are you here for the Jamie Spears redemption tour? Should he have the right to no hard feelings? I'll accept her apology. Like, what is this nonsense? I want to hear your thoughts down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here on Popcorn Planet.